Let's take a minute, let's talk about mindset. Mindset is one of the most powerful forces in selling. And I think so often we focus on the technical aspects of selling, your closes, your openers, your ability to create rapport, and you forget how powerful your mind is. The best pitch, the best script is worthless if your mind is not in the right place, if you don't have confidence, if you don't believe that you have the ability to sell. So when you knock on a door, are you knocking on that door with the expectation that they're going to say no? Are you in your gut feeling like this is just another door that I'm going to get a rejection on? Do you actually believe in your ability to be successful? Now, I know you'll say, yeah, I do. That's why I'm out here. But think about it deeply. Because I think there's so many reps that are stuck at a level of expectation for themselves, and they're not reaching the level they want to be because that's what they expect. That's the result they expect. You're expecting 5 a day. You're expecting 2 a day. You're stuck at 10 a day because that's what you expect. That is where your mindset is at. And you've got to realize the power of your mind. The moment you decide that you're worth more than that, the moment you decide that there is a new level, that's a great first step, but that's not going to do it either. You have got to act at that level. You've got to become that person before you see the results of that level. What does that look like? Well, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you're doing and what you think, right? Your ability to visualize is so powerful. So if you act and you recognize and you model people that are at that level that you want to get to, and you start to act that way, communicate that way, you'll start to see the results of acting that way. You know this because there's been days where you've gone all in. You've pushed the bar, you've had that burst, and then you found success. You hit a new level. It's hard to do it, and that's why we see so many people getting stuck and hitting ceilings. But you know this because you've done it before. And your ability to create a new level, to progress to that next level of production, is completely in your power. Yes, there may be things to learn. There may be techniques that you can polish. But I would recommend the best way to get to that next level is to find people performing at that level and model their behavior. What are they doing differently? Start to think and act like them. Associate with them. And ask them, what is your process? What is your mental process? What are you doing differently that I'm doing? And do more of that thing. But I'm telling you, the moment that that becomes your expectation, not just your goal, but your expectation, and when you come home, you realize I wasn't at that level and that's not okay. What do I need to do differently? You don't get defeated, but you just decide I'm more resolved now to get to that next level because that's your new expectation. That will become your reality. But you've got to believe it first. And that's the power of your mind. And if your mind is telling you you can't do that, and if you take just a minute and listen to where your mind is at, and what do you truly believe about your potential? What do you really feel about your ability to sell, to earn money, to be successful? Focus on that. Understand what your limitations are. What are the roadblocks that are holding you back? And let's work on breaking through those things. Let's prove and help you see that those are just belief systems that you can change. Those are not your reality. That's just your expectation. And when that changes, so will your results. So what is that next level? What is that next piece of confidence or that next achievement that you want to get to? Maybe it's getting consistent, or maybe it's just having a few bigger days each week. Whatever that is, I want you to focus on that goal. Don't set some crazy goal for the end of the summer. Start small. It's all about momentum. And as you build momentum in pushing to the next level, realizing it, getting to the next level, and then getting to that too, you'll start to feel the confidence build. You'll feel the momentum build. You'll feel your mindset in a better place. It will allow you to focus on creating more value rather than just knocking more doors, which may be a good idea. But your success is a measurement or a function of the value you create, not your technique or not the amount of work you do. As you work harder, you create more value. But if your mindset and your expectation isn't there, is not matching the value that you want to create, it won't work. It will break. So you need to understand my expectation has to match the level of value that I create, and then go out and do that. And if your mind is clear and you believe that, just watch. You'll get the results. It will happen. Now, you'll inevitably get some pushback. Something will happen. Your mindset will say this is too hard, or you might get some resistance from customers. You've got to push through that. You've got to be patient. It doesn't happen overnight, Everything that matters to you, everything that we want in your life requires sacrifice, including this job. So what's the next level for you? I encourage you to focus on that. Make that your expectation. Notice what's in your way, the roadblocks that are holding you back, and start to break those down. Keep pushing forward. Create more value. Focus on that value and watch it happen. Good luck.